Right. So we're in quarantine right now because of the whole coronavirus thing, and we can't really go outside. And I wanted to know, well, I wanted my class to know, how do you feel about being quarantined?
I don't like being cooped up
Has there ever been any moments where you want to go outside?
constantly.
I know that you sometimes take mom's car because your car isn't working right now.
Correct.
Where do you go for that?
I go shopping at the market for a few items and go to buy cigarettes.
Okay. Uh, I know you wanted to go to Vegas, but with the whole coronavirus, you couldn't exactly go. But were you adamant about still wanting to go even though it wasn't safe to go on airlines?
Correct. I would have went.
Why was that?
I was booked.
That was it, just you were booked.
I was booked and I was going.
Has this affected your job at all?
No, it hasn't. I wear my mask and I stay 6 feet away.
Can you tell people what you work as though?
Pardon?
Can you tell people what exactly you do as a line of work? Like what do you do?
Oh, I still deliver bandsaw blades to the meat market and repair when they have damage.
Was very concerned about you've seen her watching TV sitting there
She watches
looking
the wrong news.
you just sit there, look at her, and you're just like, why are you watching that? But are you concerned that, like, if anything happens, then
Well, if I gotta go, I gotta go. I'm old enough to go.
living in a very historical moment with the whole coronavirus pandemic and everything like that. And I know you're constantly watching the news, looking at all the deaths and people affected. So I want to know, how do you feel about the whole coronavirus pandemic?
Well, I know it's kind of scary. Um, just, I mean, seeing all the deaths, like, I never seen so many people die, like, in one day, over, like, 1,000 something. And then, yet, I feel like, because we don't live in town, like, in, like, a key area, that, where the tourists mostly come, that I think, like, I feel like we're more safe out in the countryside. So I don't worry as much until, we heard that there was 2 cases up in the Waiwa area. Then I started getting more. Then I started to get worried, thinking, "Wow, it's closer to home now." But before that, I would think, we're safe because we're not in that tourist area.
How has the coronavirus affected your life personally?
Um, it made me like think differently. It's like, you think that, oh, we live in Hawaii, so nothing can ever hit this island. Like, you see the hurricanes, or you see the storms, and you think, oh my God. So we all brace for it, and it seems like every time we have a category, whatever, 4 storm or a hurricane, that it always bypasses Oahu or Hawaii. So it just I guess made you wake up, like, wow, it can happen to us.
Has the coronavirus affected your work?
No, kind of. I mean, not really. It's just got an earlier vacation. So, but um, I don't know. It doesn't really affected me. I guess because being a education assistant for the school, I don't have to really virtually do the teaching like the teachers do. I think the teachers got more affected by it than the aides did, but I think I'm okay. I think we still get paid. So I'm okay with that. But yeah.
And then Grandpa, he wanted to go to Vegas during the coronavirus thing. How did you feel about knowing that he still wanted to go on his trip?
Oh God, that made me get in a panic. Like, I try to talk him out of it, thinking, oh my God, he's gonna loan, and he's in that category because he's like 80 something. He's not in the best of health, so I thought, like, I don't know. I try to make all these not excuses, but I try to make all these scenarios that why he shouldn't go, and he kept saying, "Oh no, I'm going, I'm going. As long as I can go, and no one tells me that my flight is canceled." So I kind of like just prayed that, oh my God, I hope they cancel the flights. I was thinking I better go call the airlines or something, because him being that in that category that they were announcing on the news made me worry. And I told him, and then I asked him, "Why are you going by yourself?" And he tells me yes. That even made it more worse. So, but it worked out because they started closing down. All the states started closing down, so he ended up not being able to go. So I was relieved.
So, how do you feel knowing that your husband works on that side of the town and with the whole coronavirus thing?
Well, right now he's not working, so it's pretty good. No, but no, when he does, well, he goes and does maybe side jobs. But I worry. I make sure that he puts his mask on, even though I know it's not the N95 one, but it's some kind of protection, and his gloves. And as long as he comes back, when he comes home, I make sure he uh, washes his hands before he comes upstairs, or takes off his work clothes and leave it downstairs, because, like they said, it can get on surface, and you know, you never know. And that's why, as long as I know if he's not working that side, I'm okay. It just seems like I feel like it's that Honolulu area where in Waikiki, where all the people come, like at the airport, and the tourists come, that they bring. That's where it started to spread. That's how I see it as. So I feel anything after, from the countryside or from Pearl City back to Mililani area side, I think I feel more safe. It doesn't seem like it traveled that far, or at least, yeah.
How do you feel knowing that we're starting to get back to some normalcy because shops are starting to open up after May 3rd?
Oh, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just joking. No, I feel like I was just telling my husband that, when we're at middle line, we're standing in the line at Walmart. I think I told him, something. Isn't it funny? Like, if you're not wearing a mask, you're the abnormal person, because everybody's wearing masks, and so if you're the one without the mask, all eyes are on you. It's like, usually it's the opposite way around. If you're wearing a mask and nobody's wearing it, but I think that our state, it's not too bad, because we're an island, so it's like people can't travel like from island to island like how you in the mainland, where how they can spread it so fast. But um, I think that our governor is making somewhat of a right decision. I just think that the testing should be done, and I guess like how in the mainland they're all complaining about they don't even have a backup for testing, and they're opening up everything. And then you notice when watch the news, you see them all on the beaches all gathering, and then you see them all in the malls, and then they don't even care. All they're worried about is the economy, or they're worried about, oh, I gotta open up because money. Yeah, I know everybody needs money, but would you rather have your life, or you rather open up your store, and then the next day you got the virus and you die? So what good was it to open up your store? So I'm more afraid of the people in the mainland than kind of down here, but I better knock on wood, because I don't want to get botchy. Yeah, but kind of, I guess, I don't know. It seems like it doesn't really matter to me, I guess, because we go to Walmart a lot, and it just seems like it's an everyday thing up there, because it's so crowded in the middle of Walmart. So I don't know. I don't feel any different if we go back, if they open up.
All right. Thank you.